In the explosive legal saga surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, one figure lurks just outside the frame, a shadow in every photo, a whisper in every conversation, but rarely seen or named. She was once his most trusted confidant, the gatekeeper to his empire, handling his darkest secrets with a quiet efficiency that was both admired and feared. Today, she's vanished, but her fingerprints are everywhere, on contracts, in memories, woven into the very fabric of the allegations shaking the music industry. She is the ghost in this machine, haunting the proceedings from the periphery. My name is Zane Gill, and this is a story about power, loyalty, and the secrets that bind them together. Let's count down the 10 shocking truths about how Diddy's mysterious right-hand woman transformed from ultimate insider to the phantom of his trial. Number 10, to understand her power, you have to understand her role. She wasn't just an assistant, she was a vault. In Bad Boy Entertainment, information was currency, and she controlled the bank. Insiders describe her as a human recording device, absorbing every detail of every meeting, call, and late-night conversation. She saw who came and went, heard every promise and threat, and was the silent witness to it all. Her genius was operating without judgment. Her job was to observe, remember, and file it away. She memorized the intricate web of relationships, debts, and favors that kept the empire running. This knowledge made her indispensable, a living archive of Diddy's professional and personal life. She moved through that world with unnerving composure, a quiet force of stability. She was privy to the emotional highs and devastating lows, the stories behind the headlines. She saw the man behind the persona, giving her unparalleled influence. Her loyalty was absolute, her discretion legendary. In a world built on image, she was the keeper of reality. She was the first to know and the last to forget, the ultimate gatekeeper of secrets. Number 9, if Diddy was the king, she controlled access to the throne. No one got to him without passing through her. She was the ultimate filter. She curated his world, reading people in minutes, sizing up motives and threats. She orchestrated social and professional circles with the precision of a chess master. Her decisions could make or break a career overnight. A kind word from her opened doors. Her disfavor meant exile. She wielded power with surgical precision, managing the hierarchy and anointing rising stars. She was the gatekeeper of influence. If you wanted anything, you had to win her over. Many mistook her quiet for passivity, a fatal error. She was the central nervous system of the operation, knowing who was an asset and who was a ticking time bomb. By controlling the flow of people, she controlled the narrative and the power structure. She wasn't just in the room, she designed the room. Her influence shaped the very core of the Bad Boy empire. Number 8. In Diddy's empire, messes were inevitable and she made them disappear. She shifted from gatekeeper to cleaner, mastering damage control far from the public eye. Her primary tool, the NDA, ironclad documents designed to bury stories forever. When legal documents weren't enough, cash payouts came into play. She facilitated hush money with cool professionalism. She handled sensitive financial information, ensuring transactions were untraceable and recipients understood silence for security. She was the first line of defense against disgruntled employees, partners, or stories about to leak. Her objective: protect the king and the kingdom at all costs. She knew where all the bodies were buried because she allegedly helped dig the graves. The work of a cleaner is invisible. Her success was measured by the scandals you never heard about. She was the guardian of the brand's image, expertly covering the tracks. Her legacy is silence. Number 7. While Diddy was the face of power, many feared her more. Her power was quiet, subtle, and more terrifying. She was the invisible enforcer. Her authority was understood, not announced. Staff learned to read her signals. A look, a phrase, a sudden silence meant you'd crossed a line. Her disappointment was a final verdict. She enforced the rules without leaving fingerprints, often preemptively neutralizing problems before they escalated. A friendly reminder from her was a direct order from the top. Her name never appeared on paper. She was a ghost in the corporate structure. Difficult decisions were orchestrated from behind the scenes. Everyone knew the real power was hers. Her actions created a culture of compliance built on fear of her unseen influence. Her power was informal, based on proximity to Diddy and the secrets she held. She was the velvet glove on the iron fist, the enforcer you never saw coming. Number 6. As legal trouble mounted, a strange pattern emerged. Her name was missing from witness lists and court filings. The woman at the center of the empire was nowhere in the official narrative. Legal experts call this omission deliberate, not an oversight. Is she being protected by Diddy's team, or is her reputation as the cleaner its own shield? Some speculate she's cooperating behind the scenes, her identity shielded as a confidential informant. For now, her public invisibility is a glaring hole. Her presence is felt even in her absence. Number 5. As legal trouble crested, she vanished. No slow fade, just a total disappearing act. Social media deactivated, her name scrubbed from company sites, no statements or farewells. It wasn't a typical executive departure, no press release, no transition, just silence. She executed a perfect exit strategy before the storm hit. For those who worked with her, the sudden disconnect was jarring. Phone numbers dead, emails bouncing, she left no trail. This level of discipline suggests a premeditated plan to become a ghost. She didn't just leave a job, she erased her presence from the industry. Her vanishing act has fueled endless speculation. Was it a falling out, or a coordinated strategy to protect herself and Diddy? By disappearing, she made herself unreachable. No subpoenas, no press. She was always a master of shadows, now she's fully embraced them. While Diddy faces the spotlight, she's retreated into total anonymity. Her disappearing act is her most masterful move yet. Number 4. Her name may be missing from testimonies, but her presence haunts the evidence. Court documents are filled with references to unnamed female aides who managed key logistics. She's depicted as the facilitator, booking rooms, sending invitations, present at crucial moments. This namelessness provides legal insulation, hard to compel testimony if you can't identify her. Some call it plausible deniability. Her role kept vague, her name out of records. She became a ghost in the evidence, essential, yet invisible. Her discipline and the system she built shield her identity, even as her actions shape the case. Number 3. Why is she silent? Her testimony could be decisive, yet she remains a ghost. 2 theories: loyalty or leverage. Loyalty suggests her silence is the final act of a dedicated career, honoring the man who built her world. It's a bond that transcends a simple job. Speaking out might feel like betrayal. The leverage theory is more cynical. She knows enough to ensure Diddy's ruin. Her silence is a bargaining chip. Stay quiet, and she's left alone, protected. Maybe she secured a severance or a promise of protection in exchange for her discretion. In this view, she's not a loyal soldier but a master strategist. Her silence isn't a gift, it's a threat. Either way, she holds the most valuable card, the truth. Number 2. To grasp her significance, you must understand the archetype of the cleaner, a crisis manager who makes scandals and evidence disappear. Their tools: discretion, NDAs, cash, intimidation. Insiders allege this was her true role, Diddy's cleaner. When a situation threatened to spiral, she stepped in to neutralize it. She knew how to talk to people, apply pressure, and erase stories before they reached the public. This made her the most feared person in the organization. Her effectiveness earned her the Phantom title long before the trial. Cleaners leave no trace, their success is defined by invisibility. She perfected this role, becoming a legend in industry whispers. Number 1. Some whisper she was more than a gatekeeper or cleaner. She was the silent mastermind. Was she following orders or pulling the strings while Diddy took the heat? She controlled information, people, and cover-ups, maybe even advising Diddy, crafting strategies and shaping the culture of secrecy. If true, Diddy was the frontman, and she was the ruthless CEO behind the curtain. Her silence isn't just self-preservation, it's the final act of a mastermind protecting her own legacy. Perhaps they were the ultimate power duo, one in the spotlight, the other in the shadows. The Phantom haunting this trial may be the queen on a chessboard where the king is about to fall. Who is this Phantom? Loyal soldier, master manipulator, or simply a woman who knew when to walk away? As the legal battle unfolds, her absence becomes more significant. She is the missing piece, a reminder that the real power often stands behind the throne. Her silence protects, threatens, and holds a universe of secrets. In the end, who was really in control, the king or the Phantom behind him?